Hey, hey, what's up? What's going on YouTube? It's Coach Steph here. And what I want to talk to y'all about, well, before I get there, let's do some introductions. I really, appreciate you taking the time out every single Wednesday to come and hang out with me. You know, Basically, we're winding down together, right? So that is super important to me because you're tapping in so that you won't tap out on your purpose as a teacher. So I do appreciate you. Once again, for those of you who are new here, welcome. Um, Listen, we get into all things teaching. I bring in different segments for other people that I also coach, like high school seniors. Also tapping into, some things that we parents go through. So, we really are well rounded around these parts, and I'm excited about tonight's topic. Now, I will give a little bit of a disclaimer. We won't finish the whole conversation tonight. I'm actually going to bring this in next week in a special, different kind of a way. So, um, but again, welcome to those of you who are new. I'm Coach Steph. I am a teacher life coach. I'm a certified teacher life coach. I'm also department chair at my school. I'm also teacher of the year. If you can see right back here, teacher of the year. Um, and it's nothing that I take lightly. I am super grateful for the opportunity to serve in my city of Houston, as well as in my district and my school as teacher of the year. So I'm really, really, happy about that. And I just get to impact so many lives. And that's what this thing is all about, is helping us all to really do the W. And don't laugh, but this is how my kids do it. Oh, I did it right the first time. They will be so proud. So I help you get the W in your classroom. So you got challenges, no problem. We talk about it. We create a plan together that is specific to your class and to your students. So it's nothing cookie cutter-ish around these parts. Everything depends on you and the outcomes that you desire. That's what I do inside of my academy. Um, I wear several different hats around my school. So this is just a little brief introduction. For those of you who are returning, thanks for coming back. I hope you had a great day. And that goes for everyone in the room. I hope you had a great day teaching today. Um, hey, every day is different. And as I learned yesterday, every hour is different. But I will say my win for the day, my W for the day is talking to you and also bringing home the bag. I had 8 new certifications slayed today. So I'm super excited about that. But tonight's topic is all about that AI. I know y'all have heard about it in your classrooms, in your schools. You're nervous about it. You feel like, man, are they going to replace us? No. We still need teachers to be in the classroom. We need not just any teacher. We need impactful teachers who actually care about the students and their progression to learning the content before them. So let's kind of get into it a little bit. I know one of my team teachers, she's like, I don't want your bot writing. I don't want that. So guess what? You're going to have to talk to me. We're going to have a in-person conversation, because when y'all get to doing it on your own and you have to turn it in for a grade, y'all get with that bot writing. And we all know that's from either Chat GPT. There's so many different forms of AI out there. Canva even has an AI magic writer, which I will point out that um, it just became available to educators. I know maybe a month or two ago, it was not available. You did not have that option on an educator subscription of Canva, but now you do. So in case you were looking for it, it's there. So listen, there are some potential risks, involved with using Chat GPT. And I wrote down some notes so I make sure that I cover all the things that I wanted to include in today's live about it. Now, everybody's going to have their opinions, and these that I'm sharing with you are mine. Just looking at just what is it about Chat GPT or even AI? Because it doesn't have to be Chat GPT, because there's one for math where they just take a picture of the math problem and then it will spit out the answer for them. But the thing is, what they don't realize, and I'm sorry, students, if you're listening, but it does not include all of the steps on some of them. And then on others, it gives them ways of solving the problem that the teacher has not even introduced to the students. So there's that. So, students, if you're listening, use AI with caution. I don't know how many times I cannot say this, but I'm going to go out here and say you can't just put in something, have it to give you a response, and then you just copy and paste what it gives you. You have to rewrite that. You have to edit. You have to review it and edit it, because AI is not perfect. And if your teachers are really on top of that game where they teaching like a boss for real, they're going to be able to peep that. And that's what happened in my partner teacher's class. Like, she was like, this is that bot writing that y'all doing. So I don't want that. So you need to come and talk to me about what it is you're writing. So there's that. Um, you know, so as far as teachers, I have heard some teachers be like, oh, we're going to lose our jobs. No, listen, it can't replace the unique style that each one of us brings to the classroom. It absolutely cannot do that. It can't provide, personalized, individualized experiences for our students. It can't build relationships with our students. It can't do any of that. So, therefore, as teachers, don't be afraid of the AI. Test it out. Try it out. One of my kids say, and it's a lot of them now, but they have a thing called a spam account. So parents and teachers out there, just know that your students perhaps have spam accounts where they just log in and they don't really log in as themselves. So we as the teacher, hey, have you a spam email account where you can go and test the waters to see what it's like for yourself. And then perhaps if you can get the logic of all of it, then teach your kids how to use it responsibly. I think of Chat GPT and other AI platforms like the cell phone. Nobody really sits down with their kid and teach them how to use the cell phone. They just say, here, you got a cell phone, know how to call me. But what are the other things? We hear so many different things with these social media, what's happening with our students, getting into all kinds of things that they wouldn't normally get into if they had been taught, and maybe you have taught your kids Not saying that you haven't, not sure about all that, but I think about it like nobody really sat me down to teach me how to use a cell phone. Just didn't happen. So, never fear, never fear. But you also have to think about, the data that AI tools collect, is it worth it? That's the other reason why you might want, if you feel some kind of way about it, you might want to just test the waters. And you can create you a spam account, so that you can try it out and help your students to make smart decisions. It's just like being safe online. We always start the year off with teaching in technology classes, that is. We always start off with teaching the students how to be safe online. Now we're needing to add AI in that. Listen, you can't just copy and paste. You have to review and edit, make sure it's correct. So, teachers, if you are one of those ones that's super afraid of testing the waters. I totally get it. But being a technology teacher, I did test the waters, because I heard so many of my students using it. And I had to really like tell them, listen, you can't just copy this because all of this is not going to be accurate. Now, whether they believe me or not, I don't know, but there are certain districts that's really cracking down. They are calling it cheating, all the things. So that's why you review it for accuracy and edit so that you can put your thoughts, your voice to it. Um, so I'm going to be diving more into this coming up in my next masterclass about unapologetically you so that you can teach like a boss in your class. And it involves AI. So I'm going to add that little spin to my masterclass next week where we're going to dive deep and give you some healthy ways to use AI in your class. If you so choose to want to try some things out. Um, So we'll include a piece in there. So if you've been wanting to know more about it, tap in on Tuesdays to my masterclass, which is right on Zoom. You have to be registered to join us. But the link will be in my description box here where you can click to join. It's also on all of my social media platforms. So you just click the link and it'll take you right to the registration form. Now, seats will be limited. I think there's about 5 seats left in this upcoming one. We start around 6:45. Well, not around. We start at because I believe in starting on time and ending on time. So 6:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my East Coast folks. So pull up. It's free. If you like something free, give us a little emoji. Give me something in the chat to let me know that you are here. Even on the replay, drop something in the comments. If you have a question about AI, that would be really great. So that I can know, what are the questions that you have around it. Um, Also, I'll bring some questions that I've heard from some of the teachers that I work with because, hey, I like the conversation because, hey, it's new, but it's not new. AI has really been around for a long, long time, but it's just now the students have hold to it. So there you go. So we have to dive in there because it ain't going nowhere. And how I know it's not going anywhere is Microsoft has embedded it in its programs. Google has, um, and I can't remember where I heard it just over the weekend. Another platform that we use is going to be implementing some forms of AI within it. So stay tuned. Join us on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday for your wind down, grab a glass of wine, tea, coffee, or water. I'll be drinking my water. Um, Come and join us on Tuesday for our masterclass, which I will be talking about some bits and pieces of AI, which you can protect yourself. You can teach your students how to protect themselves, um, and how to use it in a healthy way. So, thank y'all for joining tonight. This is What's Up Wednesdays. Join us again next week, same place, same time, maybe same topic. It might just trickle over into What's Up Wednesdays next Wednesday. So, as always, be blessed and let's go out here and impact some of our students' lives. They really need us, y'all. They do. So, let's get it. Peace.